Hello, 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 chat, hello. Hello, chat, hello. How are you doing, chat? How are you doing today on this beautiful day of November? Oh. Let's make it all less of what we need to do for the day, and we'll get started. Ugh. A long ass day ahead of me. I mean, I had a pretty long day, honestly. I mean, long day, big word, but goddamn. Alright, so we're gonna look at some Unity guides on Navmesh to see how Unity handles it, because they use the same library as we use, so it'll be better, like easier to implement around it. And make something similar to Unity, so we can have an easier system for that. Then we'll generate a Navmesh, visualize with the debug renderer, and after that we'll focus on adding an agent that just blindly follows the player. That's just what we need right now. We just need to get some guides going on, generate an Navmesh, render it, and add some agents that we can then place in the world and make them follow us. Okay? Alright. So let me just update the objective. We will start by looking at how Unity handles Navmesh. Okay, Unity Navmesh. Brackies, my go. Tell me about it.
In this video, you'll learn how to create simple pathfinding using Unity's Navmesh features. At the end, we'll have a working pathfinding system where the player can click anywhere on the level and the character will then find the shortest path there. To do that, we'll be baking a navigation mesh using the Navmesh surface component.
That looks very, very fucking similar to the debug renderer of Recast Navigation, which is very funny. Alright, Navmesh surface. Oh, we have some nice visualization.
Which allows us to define walkable surfaces for our agent. We'll then write a script to control a Navmesh agent along the surface. Also, this video is sponsored by Unity. Alright, let's get started. So as you can see, I've set up this simple example scene. In here we have a player, that's the green cylinder here, as well as a tiny level. The level consists of a ground cube, and on top of that, some walls. And that's pretty much it. Now, the improved high-level Navmesh components are available now. As you can see, I've included them in my project here. You can use the link in the description to get both the Navmesh components as well as this example scene. Alright, so the first thing that we want to do is bake a Navmesh. This means that we will define, let's right-click, go create empty. Let's reset the transform on this and let's rename it to Navmesh. Let's then drag it to the top so we can easily see it. So this game object is going to be responsible for baking our Navmesh. To make it do this, let's hit add component and we'll add in the Navmesh surface component.
So now
Here we have a few different settings, but if we just go ahead and hit bake, we can see that right away Unity creates a Navmesh for us.
Oh wow. That's amazing.
All the blue tinted areas represent surfaces that
What's in the advanced though? Show the advanced
so
settings.
we want to include when baking our Navmesh. In our case, we don't want to include our player. So we can go select our player, go to the top right where it says layer and add a new layer, and we'll create a player layer. We'll then select our player and make sure to assign this new layer to him. Then when we go back to our Navmesh, we can simply disable this layer. When we then hit bake, we can see right away our Navmesh simply disable this layer. So now we can easily control what parts of our environment we want to take into consideration.
Yeah, makes sense. Thankfully, my player is not part of the level. It's actually manually placed in my level scene files. So I won't have this problem
when baking a nav mesh. We can also choose whether we want to bake our nav mesh from the render meshes, meaning the actual look of our level, or using physics colliders. Now I don't currently have any colliders in my scene, so if I go ahead and hit bake, we can see that nothing really appears.
Wait, that's actually really cool. Wait, that's actually really cool. That could be cool. Instead of generating from the actual triangles, you generate from the physics nav mesh and from the physics collider. Well, might be actually useful since the geometry for the physics collider is more optimized. I might think about it actually.
However, if I go in here and add a collider to the ground, I'm going to add a box collider, and then go back to the nav mesh and hit bake, we can see that this now shows up. But we can simply use the render meshes and rebake that. Finally, we have a setting at the top here called the agent type. And right above this, we have a drawing with some different values. If we go under the agent type, we can open up the agent settings. This is part of the navigation window. You can always bring this up by going Window, Navigation. Now here we can choose some properties for our agent. And these properties will affect how the nav mesh is built. Right now it's just using some default value. This one, we'll set that to 1.
Wait, question, can we even hear me? I'm just... Okay, we can. We're just making sure.
I could also imagine him being pretty tall, so we'll set the height to 3. Then we can adjust the step height, which is probably going to depend on the length of his legs. I like to imagine that he has pretty short ones. And finally, we can adjust the max slope, which is how well he can climb angled surfaces.
I like the visualization actually. I'm thinking that's pretty cool. But it'll probably be static for each scene.
Back to our ogre will have a much harder time getting around our maze. In fact, there are plenty of places that he won't be able to get through. I'm just going to change this back to humanoid and rebake. Now, we don't want our walls to be walkable. So to change this, we can go and select our walls. And here we'll add another component called the nav mesh modifier. The nav mesh modifier allows us to change nav mesh settings for a given object. We could, for example, ignore it from build, which means that if we voila! Our player can now only walk on the ground. Finally, we can choose what agents this is going to affect. By default, this is set to all, but we can't be specific. This allows to mesh a bunch of different settings.
Then there's the agent. Okay, so agent is what we need. But we don't really care about the agents right now. We only care about actually generating the nav mesh. Is there maybe some more information on the nav mesh? That's in French, I don't cover it. We'll just check nav mesh unity and put our music back potentially. And create a nav mesh surface components. Modifier and cover no modifier, okay. Advanced settings. Okay. What I wonder. Okay, so one thing we need to figure out first is since the nav mesh is going to be the size of our level, we need to calculate a min-max points for our worlds, right? So we can use that. Yeah. Alright, let's do that. So let's open Blender. Let's make a brand new level. Yucks. Let's make a new level. Let's add a plane. Let's make sure that this plane has material. Add inputs. Where's the image? Oh, I'm done. I want to test out a few things first. And maybe we'll add some walls. So, layout. Okay, let's add a few cubes. Did I just align it perfectly by accident? Oh wow, I almost did. That's insane. Okay, so let's have this. Just make it a small maze, you know? Boom. Pardon my poor level design, I'm trying my best. Let's just make this bigger. Whoa. Look at this fucking cat, dude, I'm so dead. Right, like this. Let's also make a small wall, but a bit smaller. What? Like this. Right. And then we can do something like, we can make a ramp. Actually, this is probably more appropriate for the ramp. We'll rotate it minus 90 degrees. Right, we'll put it around here. Maybe make it a bit larger, so it becomes walkable. And we'll rotate it. Yeah, like this. Maybe a bit more, so it actually reaches the ground. I can't see with that fucking grid, man. That fucking grid. So that's in the ground. There you go. Like this. Right, and we can make another small little grounds. Except this is going to be rotated normally. It's like this. Rotation, this should be normal. Put it here and just expand it. Yui! Cool. Alright, so this is gonna be our scene, right? Okay. So let's save this. We'll call it Navmesh tests. We'll have to test for the stairs and shit, but so far this is my general idea. We might have to scale things up because I didn't really do any scales on this yet, but we'll see. So let's make a new level. We'll call it navmesh test 0.json. We'll just copy paste this shit. Navmesh tests. Navmesh tests. And no triggers. Though I am subject to add one at some point. Looks good. Nice. We are gaming. So let's export this. GLTF. Put this in GLTFs. Let's make a new Navmesh test and just call this Navmesh test.gltf. Right. So now if I go into GLTFs, I should have my little thingy. Yes, sir. Looks good. We'll see how it scales in comparison, but this looks good. Alright, so now I should be able to just go into WM main. And now this will be Navmesh test 0.json. Yes, sir. Okay, so the scale seems pretty okay. Yeah, no, seems good. Maybe seems a bit too small, but I can just work on that. But yeah, okay, we can go up, and we're fine. We're chilling. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So far, so good. Let me just set the starting point. We'll make it this. I should also add support for manually setting the player orientation when setting up the scene, but that's subject to change, so we will see. Whoa, there you go. Like this. Okay, so scene, safe start position. Yep, no, seems good. Alright, let's scale that up now. To all of you. Oh, no. Select everything. Scale. There you go. Export that again. Exports. There you go. Much better. Whoa! Oh yeah, cache the things, so that's difference. So now we need to recache the physics collider, except I don't know which one it is, so I'll just rebuild the cache, I guess. I should probably disable the physics cache for now, though. Okay. Now it does the physics properly. Can walk around. Yay. Cool, fun. Whoa, I'm going up. And everything is happy. Though, I should probably... how does it look when it's lit? Where's my render window? Oh, it's here. Lit. Make it lit. Video games. Video games. Oh, wait, I'm flying. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, I just forgot to. My face are broken, but guys, this is a real video game. I am video gaming right now. Super spooky game. Scariest stories. Nice. Okay. So we have this. Also, this looks definitely weird, but it's okay. We have this. Cool. Let's change this a bit so that you go up. You know, I guess this makes sense, right? Let's maybe put you some borders. So you don't go out of bounds. I'm just gonna redelete my physics colliders and just remake them. I mean, just disable the caching for now. So, it's in GLT having that I cache the physics. Cache physics 0. Forget that. Minus 90. It's centered. Okay. That's not the lines. Yuck. Okay, then maybe rotate this again. Whoa. Whoa. Not like this. I think it's just like resetting back to 0. Yeah. Scale it down so it's only the size minus the size of the entrance. Something like maybe it. Yeah, good enough. Like this. It's a bit ugly, but you know, we'll call it good. It's good enough. Good enough. You gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, that's good enough. Cool. Let's export that again. So now we have your walls. We can't go through these walls. Maybe just go back to the lit scene. Yep. Alright, we are gaming. And we are on a picture of my cat. Okay, so now how do I determine the minimum and maximum of the scene is the question. How do I do that? Determine scene bounding of box bunda. NumPy. Where's the Python stuff? Scripting. There you go. New. There you go. Run. Well, can I get some information? Yeah, well, just like run the script, please. I would appreciate it. How do I run the script in Blender? I don't even know. Great. Mm-hmm. Well, I get it, but can I maybe have a console? Like it's not doing anything. Why? Where am I messing up? Maybe I should join the thing, like make it huge. It's like all of that. Join. Oh sh. Oh wow. Whoops. Whoa. That is trippy, but that is kind of funny. How about we don't do that? Let's just join these, okay? Yes, now we're good. So how do I get the bounding box of that? What I could do, I guess, is place a bounding box, I mean like a box, a cube, and maybe get its info. So do something like place a cube, make it the size of the scene. Yeah, this is... Yeah, along those lines. Whoa, chill. Yeah, this seems pretty honest enough, right? For a bounding box. So, gets minimum and maximum vertices of cube blender. No. I mean, yeah, I guess I could just get, if I have a scaled cube, I could get, like, its origin and stuff. Just calculate that instead. Or origin 0, 0, 0. But our thickness depends, that's the thing. So vector 3, that's also 0. This is this. This is this, and this is this. Question is, am I gonna have to divide this by 2? Because I might have to. Oh, I only need this though, so I can just do print mins, print max. Whoops. Sorry, gang. Because this is not correct. Did I maybe forget to import numpy or something? Vector 3 is not defined. I guess I could just make it an array. Whoa, I did not mean to do that. Chill. What the fuck happened to my blender? The fuck? Bro, I didn't mean to do that. What did I just press? Jesus. Full-fledged IDE, my guy. But what the fuck? I did not mean to do that, man. Okay. Recover last session. Dude, no. Okay, there you go. We are back. Okay, tell me about it. Right, because this should be 0. What do you mean? Line 3, what's the issue? This makes sense. Minus int and lists. Oh yeah. Fair enough. I might have to divide it by 2 though. Why are you not, bro? I am gonna tweak. Also, this should probably be divided by 2. I literally cannot type. Okay, let's just do it on Visual Studio Code. Better. Let me just hide that. So let's make a. We'll call it bbox calc.py. Okay, we'll do cd util python 3 bbox calc.py. Is it just Python? Okay, now we have our bounding box. Cool, so this is the minimum, this is the maximum. Oh yeah, but dude, yeah, this is just minus scale and plus scale. What am I doing? Of course. Well, I guess it's gonna change the origin changes, but this probably wouldn't. Yeah, probably won't. So, in that case, we'll make a new thing. We'll go source. In worlds, we'll make a new thing. So in our worlds info, we'll have Jellenbeck 3 min, and we'll have bbox min and bbox max, right? And in levels, in Navmesh test, we'll have bbox min be what we have just here. And bbox max. Okay, so in load, we'll have something along the lines of. We could actually just make something to do that ourselves, but let's see. Okay, so here, notes, load a level min and max. Load level geometry. Not many people today on stream. People are probably working, honestly. What time is it? Yeah, people are probably working. It's better on the weekends, more people. Worlds, bbox min. Can I just do this? Y, Z. Something the lines of if worlds, if roots, bbox min. Can I do that? Yeah, probably. Okay. So now we can get our bounding volume, and we'll just do something to draw it. So in main, we should have something like game world, game render, and we'll just do a simple debug renderer. The fuck? Oh, renderer.debug draw line from vec free info world.bboxmin.x yz max I could on a laptop. At least I am right now. I'll just make this white. Actually, let's make this red. Okay. Oh. Oh right, this should be the inverse. Yep. Still crashes well, why? White noise, assets. Dude, I told you to not capture the fucking physics. Why? Do not capture the physics. Goddamn. GLTF, where are you? Yeah, don't capture the physics. Seriously. Just do it normally. Thank you. Okay. So, have assets, also put the shaders in there. And we should be good to go. Alright. What is wrong with the program? Alright, compress all that. Okay, what crashes? Call stack. I'm in release mode? Fuck. Fuck. Yep. That's true. Builds. Tell me what is wrong. Worlds. So apparently this he does not like it. Bbox min, Bbox max. It's right here. Oh, it's right here. Worlds. I guess he just doesn't like when I do that specifically. Oh, also it should be 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, so I guess don't do that. Yeah, I can do root dots has contains bbox min dot contains bbox max. No, this probably shouldn't crash. There you go. So this is just a teensy bit incorrect, but you know, oh, and I know exactly why. You piece of shit. I always forget that Blender inverses. Bruh. Okay, let's see. So one side that goes here. Yeah, this makes sense. I think we're good. So we got the min and max of our scene. We should probably draw as a cube, but you know. This seems good enough. This might seem a bit overkill though, I'm not gonna lie. Is this... Nah. Hey, honestly, I probably was a bit wrong in my measures, but I'll take it as looks good to me. Looks good to me, you know. Looks good to me. Maybe did I not divide it by 2? Nope, I didn't. That's probably why. So now it's minus 10.78, 3.095, and 13.735. Now put this here, but just inverse the sign. Like this. Let's try again. Well, now that looks not super correct. Yeah, this actually probably didn't need to divide it by 2. Let's just make this go back to normal. This makes more sense. All right. Okay. So now let's just remove this little thing. Yeah. Okay. So now what's nice with that is we'll be able to pass it into Navmesh to bake our stuff. Now, let's look a bit at the recast navigation documentation. We don't need that anymore. Okay, recast navigation documentation. This is probably what we need. Or this. Mark walkable triangles. Polymesh detail. More compact representation. Erode walkable area, build distance field, build regions. Interesting. Recast navigation. Surely there's some examples somewhere with like a GLTF instead. TL Navmesh debug. I should probably add some console bars at some point. But yeah. Recast navigation mesh request bus. Goddamn. Finding paths, that's for the agents. Okay, but how do you actually implement it? What the fuck is action script? Demo. What the hell is that? That's no BJ, I don't care about. Ugh, dude. No OBJs. JME. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but see, the issue is it doesn't take into account the fact that I want one big... I mean, I guess I only want one collider. Dude, this is a mess. This is kind of hard. Because I only want one primitive, but that's not possible. I want to be able to... The core areas. Yeah, but no. I still don't want that. So, thank you, dark mode. Build regions monotone. Nope. Contour set, still not what I want. Polymesh. Never mind, probably not that. I actually don't know. Dude, what the create Navmesh data. You know what, at this point, I'm done bad enough. Let's ask ChatGPT. Okay, let's do something like... How do you... Let's say I have a GLTF model with multiple root nodes, and primitives. How do I use the recast navigation library to compute a global navmesh for all those nodes and primitives? Yeah, I have that. Yeah, okay, no, I have that. So I do need to flatten it. Fuck, that's so cringe. Bro. So I do, oh dude. Yeah. No, I get it. Is there any way to feed multiple defeat multiple geometry nodes to recast, or am I obligated to flatten my vertex array? Okay, well, I mean, this is not too bad to do. Hello, Mickey Maven. So I do need to flatten it. Great. I mean, it's not a problem, but you know, cringe. Cringe. I can do that though. So, I mean, sure. Bruh. Okay. I mean, fine. Whatever. Well, I mean, we can do that. GLTF. Hello. The Navmesh will instead be on the model. Do something like std vector glm vertex. No, gltf vertex. Flattened vertex, flattened vertices, and U32 flattened indices. Yeah. So here in GLTF, I already have the points, I think, right here. Yeah. GLM points. We can do something along the lines of, also this can go fuck off. We can just do something like this. Model flattened. No, flattened vertices. Yeah, 3 components per vertex. No, actually, no, we don't need that. Vertices dot begin, vertices dot end. Flattened indices or pushback. Yep, and this will be vertex offsets. And now we have our flattened thing. Cool. So now, instead what we can do is we can do something along the lines of void gltf model build navmesh. Navmesh mesh. Yep. It won't just be like. Also, thank you guys for the follow. I appreciate it. We'll do nav mesh inits mesh model unified flattened vertices model flattened indices, and we should be good. Yeah, and we'll take off the world to delete the nav mesh. But then I don't actually need that, do I? What I'll do is I'll take a potential min-max. What I'll do is I'll make a struct navmesh builds info. Everything we can need, so we'll have the vertices, the indices, we'll have a min and max that we'll set to 0. right? And this will just take a Navmesh build info like this instead. Right, okay, so this is info.vertices. This is info.indices. What else? Info.indices. Info.vertices. Info.indices. Like this. Right. And here we don't need to do that anymore. This will just be info.min and info.max. Like this. Yep. Okay. So, Navmesh, build info. I mean, I guess I don't really need to put it here. I could just call it myself, since this is public. Okay, let's do that. So in worlds, we will add a Navmesh. So hashtag include WNAI. Worlds, Navmesh, Navmesh, world Navmesh. So on load, we'll remove it into some point, but so here we load level min and max, level geometry, and we'll do nodes army. Create level Navmesh. So Navmesh build info dot min equals worlds bbox min, info max equals worlds bbox max, info dot vertices equals worlds level dot model flattened vertices indices, and we'll do nav mesh inits worlds Navmesh and info, and here we'll just do in through we'll just do Navmesh free world Navmesh. No crashes, we are goods, we are nice, we are Gucci. Cool. Nice. Alright. Good to know. Alright. So now we have that. Now we just need to finish up actually building the Navmesh. Now that we have actually the whole geometry, I can just follow the other steps for actually building the Navmesh, which is good. It's cool. For more complex levels, it's really gonna take a while. So we'll do serialization at some point, but it's already good that we have this working. Sort of working, we don't know yet, but you get it. Alright, so batch geometry, yeah, blah 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 blah. Handle each node separately. So I could just do that actually. Well, thank you. Bruh. Recast automatically accumulates the rasterized data into the shared RC height field, so I didn't actually need to do that at all. Maybe I should sometimes just read the fucking documentation, should I? Let me look at the documentation here. You're telling me this automatically accumulates? Bruh. Hey, I mean, it's good to know, I guess, but, you know, kind of just did this whole thing for nothing then. Well, you know, I don't really care, I guess. I don't really care. It's okay. Okay, so let's just keep going with our implementation. So what's good is that we already have the example. So nav mesh, no, recast navigation. We'll just look at the example again. In recast demo source solo mesh. So tell me where you're building all your stuff. Okay, so rasterize, we did that. Filter low hanging obstacles. I don't care about that. Okay. What's CHF? Tell me what CHF is. Compact height fields. Got it. RC compact height fields. Compact heights fields. There you go. If mesh compact height fields fails to create compact height fields, if RC builds compact height fields with context mesh config dot walkable heights mesh config walkable climb. What's msolid again? The height fields. Mesh height fields. Mesh compact height fields. Failed to create. Failed to allocate. Failed to build compact height fields. Okay. And after that we can free the height fields, which is good. We can do RC free. But do we really want to free that? Actually, I'm not sure. Well, we won't free it. We'll do it here. RC free compact height fields, mesh compact height fields, and we like will optimize it along the way. I mean, after we actually did the successful implementation. Right now, I just want to see the Navmesh on our screen. Erode the walkable area by agent radius. Yes, sir. RC erodes a walkable area. CTX erosion radius mesh config walkable radius and mesh compact height fields. If I just run that first, let's just see if it works. I want to see if it works. Does it work? Yay, still works. I love you, Navmesh, I love you. So far so good. Maybe we'll get something working. Convex volume, marker areas, no, I don't care about that. We don't care about that, we don't care about that. Partition monotone. Okay, maybe I should read this. Large open areas. Hey, I mean, honestly, I don't care if it's slow, because either way, I'm going to I mean, what do you mean by slowest? Because I'm going to pre-compute it anyway. I'm not gonna do it on runtime. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do this instead. If RC builds distance fields, like this. And then we just build regions. If RC build regions, CTX, mesh, compact height fields, 0, mconfig, so mesh, config, min region area, mesh, config dot merge, region area, failed to build Navmesh regions, boom. Then there's the contour set, but first of all, just see if it builds and run. Hello newbie, broke your arch install again? Ow. Ow, ow, ow. You get used to it, don't worry. I'm saying this, but I run Windows. You don't get used to it. Yeah. There's a seam. Anyway. EP. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Wait, I should probably just change the objective as well. This should be building the nav mesh. Alright. So back to the coding. So it runs, no crashes, all good. And then we have the contour set, and then we'll have the polymesh. And the polymesh detail. And that's for the GUI. But we don't really care about that, do we? And that's to create the actual... Oh my god. Jesus. What's MGOM? Off mesh connection verts? What the fuck is that? What even is MGOM? Oh wow. Yeah, nah, bruh. I do not know what the fuck that is. We'll just keep it simple. Alright. Gosh, is it an EP day today? Very EP. I should probably take into account all of these first. So we have the compact height field, RC contour sets, RC poly mesh. Also, I should probably delete that. Company where you have an RC poly mesh detail, and then we'll just have our Navmesh, which is right here. Class. Okay. I am so tired, dude. Jesus. Why is my thing fucking broken? Test. Okay, yeah, we could hear me. I didn't even know if like my sound was correct, but I guess it is. Cool. So, why did I close Twitch? Let me just reopen Twitch because I'm a dumbass. I literally updated the drivers and then it wouldn't boot anymore. That's Arch Linux for you. That's Arch Linux. This is the exact reason why I don't use it. I don't trust it. I mean, I do trust it, but like, it can break any time. That's the issue. Okay, so mesh contour set equals RC alloc contour sets. If mesh contour sets failed to allocate contour sets, RC build contours with CTX mesh compact height fields mesh config dot max simplification error mesh config max edge length and mesh contour set. We'll just do failed to build contour set. Then we'll do polymesh, same thing. Fail to allocate polymesh. We'll just do build if RC builds polymesh. Taking the CTX mesh contour sets. Mesh config dot max verts per poly, which is currently set to 6, and mesh polymesh again failed to build polymesh. I broke it so often and all the steps to install Arch by hearts or more like rage now. That reminds me, I saw that one video of Matt Casey who explained he like learned by heart how to install Windows 7 on like a bland machine by hearts. Yeah, that's what happens. I get the grind though. Polymesh detail. Dude, I am so tired today, Jesus. I had like 1 hour nap and I'm still tired. Okay, CTX, mesh, polymesh, mesh, compact height fields, mesh, config.sample, dist, mesh, config.detail sample this max error, and mesh, polymesh detail. And surely like free does as well. So RC free contour sets, mesh contour sets, RC free poly mesh, mesh poly mesh, and RC free poly mesh detail, mesh poly mesh detail. Okay. Whoa. Well, that's interesting. Build contours and build polymesh detail not found. I probably forgot to include something in the files. Unresolved symbol. Goddamn. Okay. Where are these function found? Recast mesh. Recast mesh and recast mesh detail. Okay. So I probably just forgot to include it in my compilation unit. So in recast compilation unit, we'll add, yeah, there's mesh is also mesh detail. That's detour. I just want this instead. Builds. Whoa. Seriously? Dude, seriously. Okay, dude. Okay, how about... So there's something like prev... Bye-bye. Let's try again. Huh? Now this builds. Built contours not found, because it should be recast contour, included recast contour. Oh, never mind. RC build contours. It's found in, yeah, recast contoured CPP. Let's try again. Okay, new issue. Recast contour. Where are you, contour? Recast contour. Yoink. This already exists, I assume. Yeah, this already exists. Okay. So intersect prop between and intersect. I can remove that. Close. Sorry. Vehicle can also yoink, and we should be good to go. Hopefully I didn't break my implementation because it would be kind of stupid, but I think we're good now. Someone cooked here. Hey, okay. Well, it builds everything. It's cool. Now I just need to actually create the thing. But otherwise, you know, we are computing every single thingy we need to compute, which is great. Nice. Damn, I really need some anti-aliasing at some point. Probably do it. I'll do a render stream at some point. Some points. Let's commit that first. Let's add its creation of recast objects. Okay, now that this is working, I'm gonna take a short 10-minute break and just get some water, chill a bit, and then we'll build the actual Navmesh and maybe render it to the screen. Alright, where's my break thing? There you go. 10-minute break. Make it smaller. There you go. Alright. See you guys in a bit. Alright, we're back. We are back and running. So, yoink, yoink. I hope the ads are over. Otherwise, yeah, we'll see. So now, we should be able to just... Yoink. Alrighty-yo. So, I guess the off mesh, I don't actually need those. DT Navmesh create params is because I need to include wait, what? Where are you defined? Navmesh builder, right, right, builder, my bad. So, mesh, polymesh, mesh, polymesh. What is dmesh? Oh, mesh detail. Makes sense. Alright, I don't need that. Agent height, radius, and width. I think I already put it before. Where did I actually put it? I don't even know where I put it. Radius, I put it as 3.5. Radius should be 0.5. So all those ins should be I32. It should be U32, by the way. Just saying. Oh, it takes ins? That's cringe. Anyway, right, and all those floats should be F32. So now this should be agent heights, agent max climb, and agent radius. Of course, we did not receive any ads though. Weird. Well, I mean, huh. Odds. I mean, good for you, I guess. But I think I did run ads somehow. Like, so maybe some people do receive ads, maybe some people do not. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, here we should be good. So now we just do agent heights, agent radius, agent max climb. This is just going to be mesh polymesh. This going to be mesh config. Same thing here. Oh, should now be good to create the Navmesh. Please do not die, please. If DT create Navmesh data params nav data. Why is it called nav data? What even is nav data? An unsigned car. I don't get ads either. If you get the country thing for me, there's no people from the country watch Twitch for companies to consider sponsoring. Oh, yeah, it probably depends on the country then. There's an ad command. Is it probably like slash ad maybe? Slash ads? I don't know. Let me, let's Google it. How to run ads on Twitch. Running ads. Okay, but how do I roll them? That's cool, but how do I... Is there commands? / commercial. Dude, this does not give me the comments. I have a lot of ad blockers. Yeah, this makes sense. Is there like commands? Wait, let me try something. Commercial. So I'm gonna run 30 seconds of ads. Tell me if it works. Alright. Who got an ad from this? I put 30 seconds, so I put minimum. There you go, okay. $10 bajillion. Yeah, I'm back. Cool. Perfect. Cool. So was it 30 seconds? It should be 30 seconds, right? I get to choose the size, which is cool. And I don't really like ads, so I'll just like run 3-4 minutes per stream every time I take a break, but not like, you know, often. Nav data and out data size. Didn't get one, might have been 30 seconds. Yeah, probably. Perchance, perhaps. Okay. So. Oh, so that's how you can read them in. Cool. Cool. I like that shit. I like that. Mmm. Delicious. Delicious. Okay. Okay, log. Let's log it. Also, why are you not happy? Because it should be an I-32. Well, thank you for taking the ad. I appreciate it. Fail to create Navmesh data. To do. Fake that. I like seeing things that add nothing is very much proficiency on mine. Then we can allocate the nav mesh finally. Mesh. Oh wait, no. Actually, yes. DT alloc nav mesh. If mesh log nav mesh failed to allocate nav mesh row error AI error. Now why are you not happy? Yeah, never mind, it is happy. Okay. DT status. Now we can do status equals mesh init nav data size and DT tile free data. I have no idea what this does, but sure. Oh, never mind. Okay. As verbose, more with no meaning or significance. if dt status fails, status refers to the query, but we don't actually care for the query right now. Cool. And then do I just do dt navmesh free, like mesh free or something, destroy dt free navmesh, yeah, mesh, and we should be good to go. If it works, I'm happy. Don't crash. Fuck! Alright. Oh, good. Close though, we're close, it's good, we're close. Okay, why are you not happy though? Why? What did I do? What is the error? It's not even giving me an error. I mean, it's, yeah, there is an error, but I don't know why. What is the error? Shit. Whoops. Okay, so let's go through. Oh, wait, what? So NVP 6. This is 6. So this is equals. We're good. Vert counts. Why the fuck is the vert count 0? What? Why is this 0? Hello? Did I just mess up the way I actually like linearize my my thing? It might be because of that. Let me. Okay, just one thing. Let me just nothing, you know, nothing serious. Let me just you and put a big fat system. You know, let's just not put a system pulse. Also, I'm gonna add a quick thing that I saw online that is pretty cool. We will do initialize VC vars all if not found. Do where CL if error level not equal 0. We can do VC vars all x64 like this. So but this is correct though. Excuse me, sir. What the sigma? This is not very skibbity, innit? What the actual fuck? Why is it not happy? Because I'm creating all of that properly, right? Let's, before we even think about it, let's just go here and take a look at params. So, okay, so this is a problem because word count should not be 0. Poly count should not be 0. Yeah, so all of that should not be 0. This is good, but this is not good. He got this, newbie, we got this. Remember, it's gonna be okay. Okay, so this doesn't... what? Is it... Huh? Pardon? Is it the regions I do that is not good? Or like maybe it's the erode a walkable area that he doesn't like? Dude, I have no idea at this point. What could possibly be a problem? Let's just try different approaches and we'll see. It's not happy, that's for sure. However, no errors anywhere, so that's kind of weird. I'm rasterizing triangles though. Is it because I'm doing that? Watch it crash now. Okay. Dude, I'm so confused. So why is that 0? This should not be 0. So that means the contour set is not working properly. But why? CTX log. Maybe you should get, or maybe you can get errors off of this. CTX log. CTX log. Log. Enable log. Set to true. And we'll see what's going on. Doesn't print anything, bro. What the f? You're not printing anything. What is wrong with you? Log. Do log. Bro, what? Am I supposed to override this? Log category. Well, I mean, I guess I do need to overwrite it, which is kind of cringe, but it's okay. Okay. Class Navmesh CTX public RC contexts. We'll just overrides do what is it again, the definition? Log just void, put that here. Wait, no, that's do log. Should be this then. Override. We'll just do log if category is not RC log category progress, we will do just log message. What? There you go. So, I'll replace this by new Navmesh CTX. And I should actually print stuff. Is it just not giving any warning at all, dude? Is it dump? Okay, no, it's just not logging at all for some fucking reason. Why? Why, dude? Out of memory, yeah, okay, but why? What? Am I not getting any warning at all? Like... So everything is going well until it doesn't for some fucking reason. Huh. I was dreading finding these kind of bugs, honestly. It is what it is. Okie dokes. So it's the contour set that he doesn't like. Cause if we just look at mesh here. Okay, so contour sets. No contours. What the f- Why do you have no contours? That is not normal. And I'm building them right here as well. Like, what? Excuse me? So this is 0, of course. This makes sense. The height field does work, though. Does build the height fields. Does have the regions. Where's this? Yeah, the spans. No, I mean, I don't know, this makes sense to me. So the contour set doesn't like what I'm giving it, but why? Why are you being a skibbity sigma? I do not understand. Hi, Jumpy. No, everything not well. Everything not good. Not good! Jumps off a bridge! It has to be my config somehow, but I don't know why. Where does he set default settings? Where he sets them here. Where does the default? So cell size 0.3, cell height 0.2. You know what? I'm a big lazy guy, so how about we just yoink? This code has an issue. The contour sets. Also, I should be deleting the triangle list as well because there's some memory need to delete try areas. The contours has 0 contours. Do you think you could identify the issue. Yep. Oh. Did I not do that? That's literally all I'm doing, though. I'll... Oh. Well, I mean, that would be interesting. What we could do is... I mean, I'll be surprised though, but let's look at it, because maybe he's right. Maybe ChatGPT is right. Let's look at try areas. Well, you're not fucking helping me right now, but okay. Okay, this is a pointer, but this is supposed to be a list. Don't mind the skibbity. I'm just being silly. Also, this should really do echo off, but whatever. Whatever. It's not marking anything as walkable. Okay, so it is. Yeah, there's a problem. Walkable slope angle that I am not setting. Yay! I'm so smart. Mesh config walkable slope angle should be 45 degrees. I just forgot to put it. And that's 100% the problem. I think this should be it now. I think it should work. Should do skibbity now. Skibbity! No. Yeah, I did do all those skibbities, but now why are you not working? So now it marks as walkable. Now let's look at maybe other issues. Okay, so it marks everything as walkable. Cool. Now params. Still no vertices and no polycounts. What about the contour? Contour sets. Still no contours. Because there's this thing called if RC mark walkable triangles, but when I do it, it crashes every time. I mean, I can try again, I guess. Walkable slope angle should be this. Because like this is very simple, right? This just makes it to radians. Yeah, like you could do normal, yeah, okay. If it's above the threshold, you mark it as walkable. Yeah, I mean, this shouldn't be any difference. So I don't think it's that. So I'll forget about that. Alright, so one small issue though. My mom is back home. So I'll cut the stream short and we'll fix it probably tomorrow, because tomorrow I don't have much to do in school. But yeah, I'm gonna have to cut it short. I won't be able to finish it today, but we'll finish it this week, that's for sure. It's already good progress. We almost got through Navmesh creation. But yeah, I do need to do some stuff tonight, so I'll be busy. But yeah, I'll definitely do that. So what we're gonna do is we're going to raid the channel. And we can raid Primogen, perfect. Let's do that. Create your dashboard, stream manager. Okay, let's raid channel. We're going to raid Prime Engine. The Prime Engine. Start raid. Alright. Alright, see ya guys, was fun. Hope you guys have a nice rest of your day. Yep. Alright, catch you. Bye bye.